Right, good morning world.
Morning everyone.
Today is...
what is it today? Islands of Adventure Day,
was
Early
gonna
Park Admission Day, Shopping Day, Hagrid's Day.
Bahama Breeze Day.
Yeah, there's loads going on today.
Well, I was going to say today was Sunday, that's what I was going to start with.
Okay, yeah,
I was
would be
also going to
logical
say
one.
that we started with pecan lattes.
Yeah.
But, as we said last night, early park admission into Islands of Adventure.
Yeah.
Very much looking forward to it.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a queue going across the bridge at the moment.
Yeah.
But our bus wasn't as mental coming over here as it was this morning. Had a nice little conversation.
We did.
With, I want to assume they were ladies on the bus.
Yeah.
But yeah, feeling good today. We had 7 hours sleep.
It's not bad considering we're still in UK time, considering that. I did wake up a couple of times a night and had to really force myself back to sleep again. But other than that, I had quite a good night's sleep.
So yeah, we are energised and pumped this morning.
We are indeed.
But we're literally just about to walk over the bridge into Islands of Adventure.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what the damage is like.
Yeah.
As we said, it's early park admission, which starts at 8, so it's just gone 7-ish.
7:30 actually, yeah. So we're a little bit late for the queue, but it doesn't look too bad actually at the moment looking ahead. So fingers crossed. It won't take too long to get in.
Plan is Hagrids.
Hagrid, VelociCoaster,
And a lot more. We will be taking you along for the ride, so stick around for those POVs. My God, people, so excited. I am wetting myself.
Please don't do that.
No, not until a bit later on anyway.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, we'll catch in with you as soon as we walk through those magical gates.
See you guys soon. So we got through the turnstiles and they're putting us in like a little holding area, and I guess that's so that we've got a bit of a head start on the masses when they let them in 10 minutes. Time check, it is 10 to 8. So hopefully we'll be in front of the line when we get to Hagrids.
But yeah, the UAP is a much more civilised
queuing experience.
Yeah, and literally I'm going to flip the camera around so you can just see what the crowd is like on the other side of these gates. Have to admit, it definitely makes a difference being in this side at this time. And if they do this like morning thing where they have a family who kind of open, say welcome to the park, so I've never seen this before. I've never seen it on this side, so that'd be quite cute to see.
Welcome to Islands of Adventure. You have some incredible experiences today. But first, give it up. But first, let's open the park. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming the myself family who will officially open our park for us.
Good morning. My name is Ted Mikesell, and I am from Washington, D.C. Welcome to the Islands of Adventure. Port of entry is now open.
Right, and this is it, people. The crazy dash just to get on Hagrids in a decent time.
Yeah.
So yeah, wish us luck. The time is currently what?
It's 10 to 8. They've opened a bit early actually, for whatever reason. They do say don't run. Everyone ignores that, as you can probably see around us. But we're walking as fast as we can, so that we can be as close to the front of the queue as we can when we get to Hagrid's in a minute. But we are very, very much ahead of the crowd, I think, on this one, so hopefully the wait won't be too long.
Have to admit, this is probably one of the best ways you can encourage anyone to do more walking and get their steps in.
It's a bit of empowerment, isn't it?
very much so.
Oh.
But yeah, be curious to see how long it's going to take for us to actually get on the ride this morning.
Yeah, quite.
You excited?
Yeah, just a bit.
And VelociCoaster is already going round, so that is also a good sign. So we are here, people. Right, we're inside the castle, as you can see by all the gloominess. But I have to admit, the aircon in here is everything.
Yeah, it makes a big difference.
And this place just reminds me of Dueling Dragons. I know it's been rethemed, but if you know, you know. And this was like one of the first rides that we did, one of the first extreme rides we did when those twin coasters were there.
2006, wasn't it?
Yeah.
20 years ago, wow.
Hot minute ago.
Yeah.
Attention! For everyone's safety, loose articles are not permitted on the motorbikes. This would include bags, backpacks, purses, wands, oversized cameras, creatures, souvenir cups, mugs, and any other loose articles that cannot comfortably fit into your pocket. Please be advised that all lanyards must be tucked into your shirt, and hats must be removed prior to boarding. If you happen to have any questions, please speak with the nearest staff member.
Exactly. Listen.
Yep.
Heed the words.
Okay, so the progress through the queue line so far has been moving along at an impressive pace. Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure is the second youngest coaster at Islands of Adventure after VelociCoaster and continues to be one of the most popular rides. That means that you can typically expect a long wait, often an hour or perhaps even two, even on quieter days. Our annual pass holder status plus the early entry has certainly given us a head start, which is definitely paying dividends. Now again, those of you who have longer standing memories of Orlando like ourselves will recognise this as the same queue line as the Dueling Dragons coaster, which was demolished to make way for Hagrid's. We both used to love that ride, but have to be upfront in that what replaced it is far more superior. So on that note, we're going to jump on and get strapped in. And what we love about this is that even though it's a coaster, it's been cleverly given a motorbike and sidecar theme to it. Anyway, enough of the talking, we're going to enjoy the ride and I'm looking forward to taking you on that journey with us.
Don't mind the thestrals, they're clever and useful they are.
Here we go.
Whoa! Off you go. We'll meet at the edge of the Forbidden Forest. We'll have to round up the screws before they set fire to anything else. They just don't know what they're doing. Warned me about those bikes, but I didn't think they'd take Ollie into the Forbidden Forest. Just hang on! Oh, and don't mind Fluffy. His barks are worse than his bites. No, don't panic. I'll just, Oh no. Looks like you've lost power. I've got you. Don't worry. Reparo. Sorry. Never was great shakes at magic. Oh, crikey, you're tangled in devil's snare. Repeat, Lumos Solen after me. Lumos Solen. That was close. Oh, you found my missing screws. Best be getting you out of here before you get blasted. Now, hit those purple buttons. Dragon fire's got a kick. Well, I'll be. There's a unicorn. And look, she's a mum. Really lucky thing to see such a sight in the wild. But Merlin's beard, we did see pixies, scroots, and unicorns. Oh, and I'd be grateful if you didn't mention any of this to anyone back at Hogwarts. See you next lesson.
Hey, folks. Oh, I love that ride. That's definitely one of my favourites, like a mile. If you pardon the pun, like a mile. Like a motorcycle might go a mile or two down the road. I don't know.
It was definitely the best way to start the day.
Absolutely.
But now we're heading over to VelociCoaster. I have to admit, I hope the footage on that came out because we have upgraded our cameras this time round. So we're recording on the DJ Osmo Pocket 3, and we've also got the Insta 360 Ultra cam as well for the POVs. So it will be interesting to see if those have come out and what the quality is like. But yeah, I am buzzing, and the time is
now 10 past 8.
so on and off in 20 minutes.
Yep.
So not bad whatsoever.
I agree.
And just really quickly, guys, we are going to get our stuff. Like the queue time now is 55 minutes, and we were on and off it within 20. And most of that was actually just walking to the walking like directly on, as you guys could see. So really happy with that. Guys, we've got a problem.
Oh, it's not working.
They haven't paid the complete gas bill. One of the sides is out. When are they ever going to learn? But we are literally going on the apex ride in this park, and in my view, it is actually the best ride.
I'm just checking the sign that says the wait time is currently
5 minutes.
5 minutes compared to the 70 minutes that we waited yesterday. So it's definitely going to be a blink and you miss it experience, I think, in terms of the queue. We might even get to do it twice, depending on how long the queue is when we come out.
And remember, people, there was that solo trip that I did. Can't remember if it was March or April. I think it was April when I did this 5 times in a row because Hagrids was down and everyone was queuing for that, and I just went round and around and around. I have to admit, I didn't get concussion or anything, but yeah, this is the perfect way to start the day.
Absolutely.
Honestly, people, so as Luke was saying, 5 minute wait time in comparison to what it was last night. Morning. Look at that. Absolutely empty. I honestly cannot believe we queued
In this,
yesterday.
less than 24 hours ago.
More heights. More tea.
And here at Jurassic World, we've got tea. Welcome to the VelociCoaster.
Okay, so we mentioned in our last vlog that queue lines here are really immersive, and this Raptor is definitely giving us the evils. But we're also getting closer to the ride itself, so let's hand over to Park Operations Manager Claire Deering for one final briefing.
Hello everyone, my name is Claire Deering, Park Operations Manager. Guests like you have challenged us to push the limits of our animal encounters. The message was clear: more teeth. Today, you will experience the thrill of the hunt as you join the Velociraptor pack, the next evolution of our carnivore expansion. The trained specialist in this control room will be your eye in the sky, helping to keep you safe on this ultimate close encounter. Today, we are joined by Owen Grady, animal behavior expert. Owen, are you with us?
Yeah, copy. Hold on a second. How do you work this thing?
Push the feet.
Hello? Guys, watch it!
Mr. Grady, can you talk a little bit about the great strides you've made in raptor training?
Is that Claire? Has Miss Boardroom come down to see how her latest scheme is working out?
Owen?
Huh?
We're on camera.
Are we? They're filming this? Good. For the record, let me just say that I think this is a terrible idea.
People can hear everything you say.
What, you got writers there? Oh, good. Because I believe that they need to know. I don't care how long you've been waiting in line, turn around, go home, and think on it end well. All right? Whoa. No. Get why are you agitating there? This is not part of the agreement, gentlemen. Okay, Claire, this is insane.
Everything is completely under control.
What? No, it's not.
So, Mr. Grady, what can the guests expect?
Well, every second you're out here, you're going to be at risk. I mean, you'll be going fast, but it doesn't matter because there's really no overestimating a raptor. They're quicker than you realize, Claire. They're quicker than she realizes. They're incredible problem solvers. They know every inch of this paddock, Claire. It's just a matter of time before one of these raptors...
Probably enough information.
Okay. Well, we'll check in with you, unfortunate people, when you reach raptor distance behind me. Okay? The pack is going to be waiting on either side, and as you can see, they're a little fired up right now, like me, because they haven't been fed, and unfortunately, they've sifted you.
All part of the experience, isn't that right?
Oh, all right. Oh, good. Well then, when the gates open, I guess the hunt is on. Hands, arms, feet, keep them in the vehicle with any luck to still have fingers and toes before you exit through the gift shop.
Thank you so much, Mr. Grady.
I tell them the raptors are dangerous. They say put a roller coaster in the paddock. What could go wrong?
Indeed, what could go wrong? And with that in mind, we're getting one last presentation showing us why the raptors won't be able to devour us on this ride. And with that in mind, let's get ourselves comfortable and ready to go.
You ready for this?
Absolutely. Back row as well.
Back row.
Yeah, so I've never done back row on this, so we'll see what that's like.
What?
Prone to motion sickness or dizziness. Have a fear of heights. Medical sensitivity to stroke effects. Medical sensitivity to fog effects. Are recovering from recent surgery.
Here we go.
Here we go! We have just got off VelociCoaster.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I've never done back row on that before. that's definitely a much more intense experience. I felt like I was being thrown around quite a lot in a good way. So yeah, definitely recommend it. If you can get yourself in the back row, ask for it.
And I really hope the POV footage on that ride come out, because you should have seen Luke's face. It was hilarious. Anyway, just going to see if we've actually got some images.
Yeah,
and we'll be right with you. So the photo looks interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
And they were very, very hard pushy on the sale, but I did manage to get the card. She was saying, was it 120 for a whole year?
138,
which I don't actually think is too unreasonable, to be honest.
No.
You think it's for all the rides as well, and
Every day, yeah.
And I don't think it's limited to actually the one park. So it might be worth considering doing that, actually.
Maybe we should do some research on it.
Yeah, I'm going to
see what it says.
I wasn't convinced by her sales technique. She wasn't particularly, let's just say, in the universal spirit.
She wasn't very happy, was she?
No, so I'm going to go and ask and get some clarity, and then might consider doing that, because obviously that'll be the whole 2 weeks we're out there, and it'll be every other subsequent time we come back. So watch this space, we'll let you know. But yeah, we are enjoying our morning so far. Right, time check. It is 8:51. The only rides that are open, as everyone knows, at this time Burley Park and missing is Hagrids and VelociCoaster. So we're going to give Hulk a minute before
it opens up,
and we're going to head over to Forbidden Journey. Now, anyone knows that this ride is notorious for making you feel sick. However,
I don't get that, but for me it's quite tame. But I kind of see why some people might start to feel a bit motion sickness on there.
But well, I get motion sickness anyway. However, we just checked the footage from our Insta360 Ultra for Hagrids and we're very impressed with it. So we're going to give that a try out on the Forbidden Journey, and hopefully that will come out just as good.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed indeed.
I do like this ride though.
But yeah. Okay, the wait time for this is literally 10 minutes, but me being me, I forgot to bring my fanny pack, so I need to put the main bag away, and then we will be going on in, and you will be coming with us.
Right, so as we head through the queue line for this ride, we just wanted to give you a bit of info that you might find useful. The Forbidden Journey was the anchor ride for the newly constructed Wizarding World of Harry Potter when it first opened in the summer of 2010. We are both old enough to have remembered it being built and being excited to visit it in the first weeks after it opened, which is a slightly scary thought given it was 15 years ago now. The outdoor queue line was clearly built with the expected 2010 popularity in mind, with several snaking lanes zigzagging amongst themselves. Perhaps at the height of summer they are still used, but on today's visit we are getting through them fairly quickly. However, just one quick piece of advice from us for you. This is possibly one of the most immersive queue lines going, so if you've not been here before, don't rush it. In fact, once you're inside the main Hogwarts building, everything you see is relevant to the backstory of the ride that you're about to go on. So we'd encourage you to stop and watch it all. In fact, if need be, even let people overtake you so that you don't miss out on that. We'll show you a couple of bits from that now, but fear not, we won't give you enough that it becomes a spoiler for the ride itself.
Would anyone care to venture a guess as to just what captivating creature I have in this jar?
Gryffindor doesn't stand chance.
Honestly, all of you, we have guests.
I expect this is Dumbledore's doing. Dumbledore, unlike you, Salazar, sees good in all people, whether or not they possess magic.
I should warn you, things can be a little unpredictable here. During your visit, you may encounter all manner of things not common to the London world.
All you have to do is live in the room requirement. From now to find out the first stage. Of course, you will need the magic. The spell that the Royal House Princess.
Am I learning the spell, you see?
So we're getting close to the front of the queue now, which means it's nearly time for us to jump on the ride. But just to make a point around how sometimes saving the best till last works really well, let's have a final word from a UK legend that is Dawn French.
I certainly don't miss those awful benches, so comfortable.
believe it, you've got a treat today. Harry Potter's going to show you how the game of Quidditch was meant to be played.
Right, we are nearly at the front of the line, so going to be curious to see if we get sick or not.
We're not going to get sick. I'm more curious to see if we have riding companions, which I suspect we will do, because I think there were 5 seats to each car.
4.
I said 4, but there's 2 of us, so we may be with someone else, we may not, we don't know.
It was really funny, some people just walked through in the fast pass line and they were saying that they wanted to get a front row on this.
That did make me chuckle a little bit, because it is just one row on this ride.
So every row is front row, no one is disadvantaged. Anyway, we are nearly there now.
Almost.
And also, just to point out as we approach the Sorting Hat, if you want to experience the queue line story but not actually ride, you can do so. But the Sorting Hat is the point where you need to exit before arriving at the load station. We're experiencing the ride today, of course, and are now settled in and ready to go. This is a single row ride where you move laterally rather than forwards or backwards, so every seat is a front row one. With that in mind, Hermione is about to say Wingardium Leviosa and get us up on our broomsticks.
Hermione did it! They're flying! Keep up, Ron! We're on our way! We'll meet you outside! Sorry about that! Those benches can be a bit dodgy! But we haven't lost anyone yet! Not this week, anyway!
Hey, you lot! Come see the dragon, have you?
Right, come on! We'll live over to the Quidditch pitch!
And watch out for the bumpy willow. Look out!
Where have you been? Stick, follow me! Showing off your muggle admirers, We made it to the Great Hall! Thanks everybody, you were brilliant!
You've shown great bravery. Feel free to return to Hogwarts any time. Now, tuck your elbows in.
I loved that ride. What about you?
No, it really is not the one at all.
So Stephen was just saying to me that he spent the entire ride with his eyes shut because he started to feel a bit queasy on the ride. But I love it. It's really clever how, even though you know you're moving, sometimes it feels like you're not, sometimes it feels like you are. And there is a lot of rocking and rolling and going upside down and that kind of thing, but it's not a roller coaster, it's like a, I don't know what it's called.
A motion simulator.
It's a motion simulator indoors that moves, so yeah.
And do you know what it stimulates? My vomit. So I will hopefully watch the footage back from the POV I just shot, and hopefully that will give me the moments that I missed out on just then. I'm glad you really enjoyed it. I have to admit, it's incredible to think that was a top tier attraction, like what, 10, 15 years ago.
First opened,
Yeah, mental.
Yeah, it does feel it's dated a little bit actually, that one. So I don't know how long it'll be there for. It still seems quite popular, but I don't know if that'll become the next Rip Ride Rocket, which was kind of revolutionary at the time. That hasn't really lasted more than 10, 15 years, I don't think, for that one.
But it'll be interesting to see what Battle of the Ministry is like, because as you guys know, I didn't have the opportunity to do it in March, April time when I did my pass holder preview because it was virtual queuing and I just couldn't get in. But that's not the case now. It's standby and we have express. Time now though is currently 18 minutes past 9. Not only have we done Hagrids, we've done VelociCoaster and we've done that. So we're doing really, really well. We are going to go back to locker, get our bits and pieces, and then probably head on over into
maybe do Hulk.
And I feel like I need some water because I'm feeling a little bit queasy.
Right, so the plan is to get over to the Hulk coaster as soon as we can, given that it's now gone 9 AM and the park is open to general admission, meaning those queues could start to build up at any moment. It is right on the other side of the park though, and we need to get through the Jurassic World Island again whilst on the way there. And in doing so, we've been given a fairly unique perspective of the VelociCoaster ride, including the drop down into the main 70-mile-an-hour launch and climb up the 155-foot tall top hat. That might not be the only thing that's distracted us though.
Okay, so we're just taking a quick pit stop on the way to Hulk because the River Adventure is right here. And this is a really old ride, very, very dated, but yeah, it's still a little bit of fun, particularly the animatronics, which look like something out of the 1990s. It's really good on a really hot day because you get a little bit wet, but not like soaked, so it's kind of comfortable. I say that, I'm going to get soaked now, aren't I?
Probably.
I've just jinxed it. But anyway, we're going to stop here quickly and have a ride on this, and we'll let you guys know what we think.
And for anyone that cares, for the whole of 26, and I think it's from March to November next year, they're closing this down for a refurb, but they haven't actually said what the refurb is. My hope is that they will re-theme it to Jurassic World, which would just be so much better, the same one that they have in California, but we will see it anyway.
Anyway, we're going to jump on and we'll let you guys know what we think.
So first thing to mention here is just behind the wall on the left at the entrance to the queue, which we'll hopefully see in just a moment, are some lockers. Now, in some of the Orlando theme parks, if there is a good chance that your possessions could get wet on a ride, you can usually rent a locker for free. Not at Islands of Adventure though. If you want to de-risk anything getting wet, then you have to pay for the lockers. So just bear that in mind before you get too far into the queue. Now, Jurassic Park River Adventure is one of the OG thrill rides that came with the park when it opened on launch day in 1999. And a quick fun fact for you, it cost $110 million to build, which is significantly higher than the $63 million to produce the first motion movie. So we hope they're making a good return on that investment. We suspect after 27 years of operation though, it is doing just that. And the queue lines are quite extensive, as you can see. Again, like the Forbidden Journey, we expect they are much busier when the ride was younger, and again could be busier still on more popular days or when it's not early park admission hour like it is right now. But for us today, this is literally a walk-on, and we're now about to get comfortable sitting in our seats. And just as a heads up, the first part of this ride is quite a genteel bob through a river exploring Jurassic era wildlife, so we'll probably abridge some of that in order to avoid boring you. But there is a bit of a turn for the worse, literally around halfway through the ride. No spoilers on that just yet though. For now, sit back with us and enjoy the ride.
Atmospheric.
Time, the ever flowing.
Come with us now to a time before man, when the river flowed through newborn world, and giants walked the earth.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
The ultrasaurs in this lagoon are among the largest creatures ever to walk the earth. Yet despite their awesome size, these gentle giants pose no threat to us. Psittacosaurs, with their curved, parrot-like beaks, are the most primitive of the horned dinosaurs, a group of herbivores that includes Protoceratops and the mighty Triceratops.
Stay seated. We'll grab your boat at the receiving dock ahead. Do not get out of the boat.
Oh, I'm soaked. Just a gentle splash. Just a gentle. But a bit more than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Good thing we're not wearing white, because otherwise everything would be on display.
Right, so as you can see, we might have just got a bit wet on that ride and possibly a bit wetter than we thought we were going to. But just for your entertainment, here is our ride photo so you can have a little bit of a laugh at that. Now, just a quick note on that final drop as we ducked underneath that very realistic and authentic looking T-Rex. The ride cart does create a fairly big splash on slamming back into the river with large volumes of water pushed sideways and rearward. This is probably more to prompt a sense of shock from ride observers than to get the riders themselves wet, but we clearly chose the wrong seats for our ride today.
Yep. Right, we just got off the Jurassic Park River Adventure. I do hope the POV come out because
there was a bit of a splash at the end, wasn't there?
Yeah, we weren't expecting to get as wet as we actually did. No. So anyway, we actually spoke to a lovely lady in the gift shop at the photo counter.
Did you notice she's from Turkey?
I did not.
I saw it on her badge.
Oh.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, so we asked her actually about the actual photo
photo package, yeah.
Sorry, I just got distracted about the photo package. And it is $199 for an annual package which covers you for all parks. So that's Islands, Universal, Epic Universe and Volcano Bay. But because Luke is a preferred pass holder, it actually came down to $135, and then when it came through my credit card, it was actually £102.
Yeah.
So considering you're looking at about $25 a pop for a photo, I actually think that is quite an incredible price.
Yeah,
and the good thing is, it doesn't just cover you on the rides; it also covers you with the photographers around the park as well, and the self photo booths as well. So really, really.
Good value for money,
yeah, exactly that. So, yeah, I feel like that's really, really positive outcome. So the time is currently
just before 10 o'clock. Can't see because it's under my watch. Let me check on my phone. It is 9:49.
9:49, and Luke wants to meet Blue.
I do. I've not done this before. Stephen's already had this pleasure. I have not, so I'm looking forward to this as well.
So yes, and as I said in the last vlog, if any of you've seen it, the last time I actually met Blue, people go to Disney to meet Mickey, people come to Islands of Adventure to meet Blue the Velociraptor, and that is what we are doing. So quite excited about that.
Indeed.
Anyway, next thing you will see hopefully is us
with Blue.
and the VelociRaptor herself.
So although Stephen has done this before, this is a new one for me, and I guess meeting Blue in Universal is no different to meeting Mickey in Disney. But given that Blue is more of a dangerous dinosaur than a cute mouse, I guess we need a safety briefing first.
You are about to meet a 2-year-old 500-pound carnivore. Now that does not mean she eats cars. Then she'd be an autovore. That's a lie, made that up, don't use that in school. She eats meat, people. Now, you might think you know Blue. You might think Blue's cute and cuddly. I saw a plushie. She's not. She's a wild, dangerous, unpredictable animal. So she's not gonna listen to me very well. So you have to. Supposedly they're talking about how smart it was to put a roller coaster in a raptor paddock, which is another stupid idea. But this star's pretty special too. We knew she was special the moment she hatched. How many of you folks have never been here at a raptor encounter before? Raise your hands. Never been, never been, never been, never, 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 never. How about you guys away in the back? Hi! This isn't TV, I can see you too. Welcome. It's awesome. If I say get out of there, get out of there. 2 reasons. 1, she wants to eat you. That should be enough, but wait, there's more. Reason number 2, if I say get out of there, to get out of there, and this is very important, people. It looks better in your video. If you're here to get a video of you running away from a man-eating dinosaur, we're gonna provide the man-eating dinosaur. Blue, we're moving. Hey, girl.
Jurassic World is now proud to present
that fence is on.
Mongolian.
You're gonna get zapped again. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't like touching that fence. It's okay. It's all right. Settle. Okay. All right. Give it up for Blue, guys. Let her know you love her. Give her a little love. Dinosaurs need love too. I know, girl. It's early. I'm sorry. I know we got a lot of people for you. There's some kids at the back of the queue. We're gonna save them for later. They're like.
Anyway, now the start of the show is here, it's time for her to meet some of the guests. And we have to say, Blue is a little bit on the sassy side, which is one to be aware of if you want to swing by and meet her whilst you are visiting this park. It's not taken too long before we are next in line for our encounter though, with just one last couple in front of us. So let's see if she likes us as much as she appears to have liked everyone else so far.
Friends, how are you, sir? Right over there. Good, where from? UK. Where from? London, London proper. Easy. South London? South like Crawley or South like Brighton? Crawley, really? Easy. Don't eat Crawley. No, it's where Robert Smith is from. Don't do that. It's the Cure's from there. Easy, Blue. He's very nice. Don't eat the Brits. He's a raptor trainer, Blue. He is. Turn around, show her your shirt there. Look at that shirt, Blue. He's a She's not impressed. No, she's not. Let it. You're lucky I speak British.
Right, so we are in Marvel Super Island. Yep. Really, really loud, hence why we're speaking a bit. Yeah. Hence why we are elevating our voices. However, we are going to hit the Spider-Man ride because it's 15 minutes. And I think every time I've been here in the last 3 or 4 visits, I have not done it. Yeah. I know you didn't do it on your last visit.
No, again, it's a bit of a dated one, but it's kind of fun. And it's on the way to Holt, which is what we're trying to get to. So, yeah, sorry, this is detour number 3 on that journey, but we're here. It's a short ride, might as well make the most of it. Short wait even.
Yes. So, let's get on it. I suspect this might actually be a walk-on saying that.
We'll see.
Maybe not a walk-on, but still.
I was just wondering why I couldn't see anything. And I realised I hadn't taken these off.
Although what I will say is the aircon in here is everything. It's really, really comfortable. But I just said a minute ago that I think this is going to be a walk-on, but it really isn't. No. We just kind of hit the first. Yeah, so we will see.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Right, we just did Superman. No, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Same difference.
Kind of not. One has a spider web, right? And one has.
And one's Marvel, one's DC. So yeah, ignore that. What do you think?
Yeah, it's kind of it's a time passer, I think is the way I put it. Illuminated now. It's kind of a 3D motion ride type thing.
And do you know what? I don't get motion sickness on that one. Yeah, I do on the flipping.
Yeah, on the flipping James. Really strange, isn't it? But yeah, we did take some footage. I don't know if we were going to be able to use all of it. We had a bit of an irritating family in the same car as us, sort of being quite loud and vocal and unnecessarily, which kind of, I don't know, for me it's disappointed or diluted the experience because they were just a distraction. So we might put some footage in, we might pop it down a little bit, we may not use it at all, and if we don't use it at all, we'll come back here another time and take a proper video for you to see that. But right, we are now standing underneath, towering above me, the Hulk coaster. We'll show you that quickly. And this is like one of my, it used to be one of my favourite rides when we first started to come to Orlando, however many years ago it was. But again, it feels a little bit old now. And the last time I went to it, I remember thinking it started to get a little bit rickety, maybe. If that's the phrase that you want to use.
And Kirsty claims that when she went on it with us all those years ago, she passed out. I don't recall that.
I remember her saying at the end of the ride, I just passed out. But yeah, anyway, I've not had that experience, but we're gonna jump on this now. Probably our last ride. I don't think the queue time is, but it's our last ride for today. Before we head back to the hotel, freshen up a little bit, ready to head to the shops.
So yeah, watch this space. Hopefully the ride footage should be,
if we can get it to work, yeah,
interesting.
Right, so we're about to jump on the incredible Hulk coaster, but our queuing experience did come with a little bit of drama. We'll tell you about that in a minute, but in the meantime, this coaster is another one of the OG thrill rides from when this park first opened in 1999. Again, given its age, it does feel a little bit dated now, and this is despite a fairly significant refurbishment in 2015 to improve the ride experience. Nevertheless, it's still one of the more popular rides, and we're getting ourselves strapped in, ready to experience the thrills.
Okay, so we have just got off the Hulk, and I have to admit, I find that ride really, really rickety.
I can see why you say rickety. I think rickety makes it sound unsafe, which it's not, but it's juddery. It's not the smoothest of roller coasters, to put it that way. When you compare it to VelociCoaster or Hagrids, where you don't really feel the bumps in the rails, that one you definitely kind of do when you go around. But I quite liked it anyway, and I've come off with not feeling too shaken up, if you know what I mean.
And I'm hoping the ride footage come out, so we will all know after this clip, but fingers crossed. Now the one thing I did try to do, because I have, as I said earlier, got the Insta 360 Ultra Go, and I tried to take that on with me, and I got stopped.
Yeah. So don't try and take magnets on the rides, they get picked up with the metal detectors.
Yeah. But you know what? Risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Now we know. I will not be trying that on VelociCoaster.
Yeah.
I will not also be trying that on Stardust Racers if it does eventually reopen again. But we are done here for now. I think we've had a really productive morning.
We've done quite a few rides in a very short space of time. As a time check, it's about 11:35. So bearing in mind we've been here for what, 3.5 hours?
Yeah.
And considering how long some of the queues can sometimes be, I think we've done alright on that one. But yeah, it's time to head back to the hotel for a bit, have a quick freshen up. Because my hair is a bit roller coaster windswept at the moment.
And the next thing you'll likely see will be us either at an outlet or on our way to an outlet.
Yeah.
So stick around for that. But I really hope all the POVs have come out and that you guys have enjoyed it, because you know there is nothing better. There is no better way to spend your Sunday than in a theme park, and there's no better theme park to spend your morning other than Islands of Adventure. Just my viewpoint.
Yeah. Anyway, shopping at Becca's. I don't have a shopping list this time. I'm just gonna have a little browse and see if there's anything I fancy. You want to go to the Apple store, we're going to go to the mall at Millenia and the outlets as well. But we'll just kind of see where the afternoon takes us, I think.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Right, so we are at the Mall of Millenia, and it's actually just occurred to me that we didn't actually introduce Chloe last night, because
we had a little bit of a chinwag about how you know Chloe in Panda Express, right?
Panda Express, but obviously we're in the daytime and it's so much nicer.
I'm going to have to put my glasses on, it's very rude.
Very rude.
No, you're fine.
So Chloe has kindly picked us up from our hotel, and we are now at the Mall of Millenia.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a little bit of retail therapy.
This brings back memories, because every time we used to come to Florida to group, like going back many years ago, on day one, the first place we would end up at is right here, outside Bloomingdale's and Millenia. And then we'd probably spend about an hour in Abercrombie and Fitch, trying on all the clothes and spending hundreds of dollars, because back then the clothes fitted me better than they do now.
And the dollar was better as well.
And the dollar's better. It was
well,
around the time
don't you remember? I was going to say the first time we came out here, we got our profit share, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, I was in Tiffany's, I was in the Apple store. Like, I got my iPad from here years and years ago.
And also back to the Abercrombie point, it was back in the day when you walked in there and it felt like you was walking into a club.
Yeah, because all the windows were shuttered out when it was dark.
Yeah.
And they
fierce.
Yes.
Exactly. They would have an atomizer or something in the air conditioning units.
Penhaligon's have got that in the UK.
That would basically spray out the smell of Fierce, and I still wear Fierce to this day. I've got I'm an open bottle in my drawer at home.
It smells of you too.
Does it?
Yeah, for
really?
Sure.
But also the clothes would smell of Fierce, so when you got home you didn't have to wash them before you put them on for the first time, because they smelt like Abercrombie and Fitch.
I'm wearing number 3 today.
Are
That's
you?
The only perfume I bought with me was number 3 because it smells of Florida.
That's funny, because and I always say that's one of your fragrances.
Yeah.
But it's really funny as well, because Amy always says to me that when I wear Lacoste white, it reminds her of Mexico. Isn't it funny? Just things that stick around.
Scents.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But yeah, back to Luke's point, it's so nice just actually being here. Obviously, kind of, we said last night, it's our first time back here together in about 5-6 years, isn't it? And it's also nice when you can like relive those moments.
Longer, 10 years.
And just do new memories with your close friends. So
we're right, 2016, wasn't it?
15.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. 16 we did Thailand.
Yes, we did. Yeah, we said that was 10 years ago the other day, didn't we?
Mental. Anyway, we are
shopping time.
Talking too much. Yeah. Time to get in the aircon and spend some hard-earned money.
Definitely. Yay.
So it's time to head inside and get some shopping on. And just for information, Mall at Millenia is probably one of the more premium retail sites in Orlando, aimed at shoppers with a bit of a flair for luxury. It's anchored at either end by Bloomingdale's and Macy's, and in between are over 150 high-end stores, along with a food court and 1 or 2 restaurants as well. We have lots of happy memories of this place, so without further ado, we should probably head inside.
Right, so our first stop is going to be Abercrombie.
Okay, first bit of shopping successfully completed. I spent $42 on a new pair of shorts, but didn't really see anything else in there that appealed to me. What have you spent?
I spent $178. I was only planning on getting some jeans, and I got the jeans, but Chloe
Whilst we're queuing up for Matilda, right?
encouraged me to get a coat, and the coat is banging. So
Yeah,
I will show you that. Show you that when I get back. But they gave me a girl bag, not a boy bag, and you got classy.
Yeah. Right, anyway, we're going to have a little wander around here and see what other shops we can find.
Okay, so Mall of Millenia is on the face of it another shopping mall, but they've gone to great lengths to make it feel premium, and it does sort of remind me a bit of Blue Water in Kent, if any of you have been there. The whole feel is very light and airy, with glass roofs allowing natural light to flood in, alongside some indoor plants, artistic sculptures and various benching adding to the sense of luxury. And aside from the main corridor, you come across intermittent atriums which really open the space up. These also include some curved LED screens arranged in a circle, which are used primarily to generate full 360 advertising experiences. For now though, Stephen is getting a bit excited as we are approaching one of the shops on his must-visit tick list for today.
Okay, so we had planned to go in here and have a look around, but as you can see, it's a little bit busy, and you either queue up here on this side if you want to do certain things, or you can queue up all the way over there on the other side if you want to do other things. And
over there is for purchases.
That's for purchases, is it, right?
Sorry, collections of purchases.
Oh, that's the stuff you bought online?
Yeah.
Right, okay, but then if you haven't bought online and you just want to go in and have a chat, you have to queue up over here. And then inside, it just looks really crowded and busy. So if we do want to come here again, we might just grab an Uber and come back really early in the day when it's a bit quieter, because that just looks like carnage. Okay, slight change of plans. We decided to go in actually because you can just walk in over browse, you don't have to queue up outside for the sake of queuing up outside. And Stephen is leaving with a brand new iPhone for whatever reason. So he reckons he's just about got enough money saved up. He was thinking of getting it now, then we decided we're going to get our new phones at Christmas. It's kind of a self-Christmas present. But no, he's decided to get it now instead, and he's in the shop buying it right as we speak. So yeah, I hope he doesn't regret this decision later today, but who knows.
Right, so although we said that we was probably going to give this one a miss, we actually decided to pop in. And the problem is when you come here and you talk to people, you realise that you can actually do things you want to do. So I succumbed to the pressure, picked up, purchase. I've got myself the iPhone 17 Pro, which is obviously what I wanted. Should have been £1,596. Actually came out at £1,100. So I think the conversion from dollar to sterling has actually really helped. So I'm now the proud owner of a 1TB iPhone 17. Very happy about. But I'm kind of, my credit card's feeling it a little bit now. And there's still more shopping to do.
Anyway, next on the list is Bath and Body Works, mainly because Chloe is now on a personal mission to pick something up for herself. We'll tell you a bit more about that shortly. Now, Bath and Body Works is very similar to the Body Shop back home, specialising in personal skincare and hygiene products. And a visit here is pretty much immersive, where you can try almost anything you want before you buy it. They even have hand basins so you can clean up after all your sampling. And we also like that there is a whole wall dedicated to male grooming too, which we'll probably explore whilst we're here, even though we probably won't buy anything for ourselves. That said, like Chloe, we do have a reason to pop into. Our good friend Jermaine from back in the UK has asked us to see if we can pick her up some hand sanitizer whilst we are here. So whilst Chloe is off on her mission, we're having a quick browse around all of those.
What have you found?
Hand sanitizer, but it's moisturising hand sanitizer. My hand skin is quite dry normally, so I can't actually work out what it smells like though.
What one is it?
Lemons. Sunshine and lemons. I don't know what. Mahogany teakwood is.
Mahogany
teakwood. But it's really hard to smell them, but you don't want to pick one up that everyone else has sampled. Which some of them clearly have been. No, it just smells like kind of sugar and roses. I don't know. It's all very girly. It's not my kind of thing. Yeah.
Right, so I've just seen this, and any Disney person would like it. And I'm actually thinking, is it Amy or is it Kirsty that likes Maleficent?
I don't know, and I should.
I think it's Kirsty.
Oh, that's just got in your bag. Take that out of your bag. Oh, that is quite cool actually.
That is really cool, right?
Yeah. Maybe you should buy it for her.
And then look at this as well. This is really cute.
Like a little pumpkin.
Yeah. I wonder if there's like any more ones here.
You can have a dig.
This is very bling bling though. Look at that.
So is that just like a holder for
hands?
Yeah, that's a little bit OTT, I think.
Okay, so our time here is pretty much done. We've managed to find the hand sanitizer that Jermaine wanted. Chloe is now in the queue to pick up the thing that she has come here for. So we should probably head back outside and tell you why it is that we came here in the first place.
So it's Chloe's birthday today, or so we're led to believe anyway. And what was your birthday gift that you got?
A free purchase up to the value of $8.95. So I got 2 room sprays and then 1 free. Okay.
Right, so that is shopping complete here at Millenia. So for me, it's about £1,300 I've just spent. Actually, no, it's probably more about 1,200, I think. So we are now going to head on over to outlets and see what more damage we can do there. So I need some, as I said, I still need another pair of jeans. Luke wants to have a look at trainers, and Kirsty would appreciate the fact that we are going to stop by Aunt Annie's and get some
pretzel dogs.
Pretzel dogs.
Yeah.
And there is no visit to the outlets without getting a Starbucks. It's a me and Chloe thing.
It is in the rain.
Yeah, as Chloe just said, normally in the rain. Well, it's not raining today. But anyway, we are going to head on back to the car, and then we'll see you in 2 seconds. We have arrived at the Prime outlets. Premium outlets. Yes, premium outlets. See how much damage we do here, but first...
Pretzel dogs.
Pretzel bites.
Pretzel
Vegetarian
bites.
pretzel bites.
They do vegetarian ones?
No, just cinnamon sugar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yes, because we are a little bit peckish. Luke and I have just worked out that we have only had
half a slice of
lemon loaf, and that was this morning at 6:30.
7:30. 7:30. Yeah. So we probably should eat something else. It's now 3:30. We've got dinner reservation at 7:15. So we'll just have something now, but something small, because I want to be able to eat my dinner later. This looks scary. There's so many cars everywhere. Anyway, We'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, so we had to wait for a minute or two for our pretzel dogs to arrive, but we have got
The goods.
pretzel dogs, and I don't know. It's a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. I asked for a regular.
Some honey mustard as well.
I asked for a regular, and I wasn't sure it'd be this big, but it is. So hopefully I can eat them all. But Stephen's going to tell us what he thinks, and then I'm going to tell everyone what I think it is I like about these. Is that not really hot? Okay.
There's something so different about American honey mustard. It's so much sweeter.
It's full of chemicals, I suspect.
Yeah, but look at the goodness that is that.
Yeah. And they are very nice. And I think what it is, why I like these, so just a little smell, I reckon they toss them in garlic butter. And that's why they taste different to any other pretzel dog that I've had somewhere else. But anyway, I'm going to try mine now.
Absolutely delicious.
Yep. It fell out.
Ah, man down.
Man down. Let's try one that didn't fall out. They're nice. They're like hot dog things, are really salty, but not like in an offensive way. And yes, it's definitely garlic butter of some sort on the outside.
How much were they? Remind us.
We've taxed about $12. I think it's about 10 quid. To be fair, I'm going to struggle to eat them all, so I have to take some home with me. There's probably enough in here for you to share. You may not need necessarily one tub per person, but we'll see how we get on, I suppose.
So the premium outlets at Orlando are very different to the mall at Millenia. There are two different locations, one at Vineland to the south of the main tourist area surrounding International Drive, and the one we're at now at the northern end of that road. They are both outdoor shopping precincts with occasional sections of covered walkway, but no air conditioning other than inside the shops themselves. So that does mean that you either contend with the blistering humid heat that Orlando is known for, or at the other end of the extreme, which is the torrential downpours and thunderstorms, which are pretty much a daily occurrence in the summer months. They do tend to pass quite quickly, but are definitely weather events that you don't want to be outside for. Merchandise-wise though, pretty much all the shops sell fashion labels, but typically the end-of-line stuff that the brands are keen to get rid of to make more room in their warehouses for their newly released items. That does mean it can be a bit hit and miss, but you can pick up the odd bargain or two if you hunt hard enough. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we don't really have a shopping list for today and are primarily looking to have a bit of a browse, although Stephen is still after some new jeans, having not really found much that suits his taste so far. So we're going to duck into our first shop at this location, which today is the Tommy Hilfiger outlet. And once inside, it's clear that this is one of the larger units here, so we should probably go on the hunt to see if there are any good deals on offer.
Okay, so all around the shop, there's these little signs saying buy one, get one free, or 20% off when you buy one. And it says at the top, this weekend only. I have to wonder whether that is genuinely this weekend only, or if I come back next weekend, whether I'll still find the same sign. But either way, there's quite a lot of shirts here, so I'm going to have a dig and see what I can find. I might come across a couple I like. Right, I've been shopping, and I said just now, they had a buy one, get one free offer on t-shirts, so I picked myself up 2 brand new t-shirts in here at a slightly smaller size than my current t-shirts, so I'm starting to feel they're a little bit too big for me. And yeah, come to $37 for 2 t-shirts, which works out at roughly, would it be about £30 to £15 each, I would imagine. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. If they're still a little bit too tight at the moment, they go back in the drawer until I've lost a bit more weight. But anyway, 2 further items purchased, so that's 3 in total so far. I still need to look at trainers, which we'll do in a minute, but I might just take one look in Calvin Klein because they've given me a voucher. If I can find it. They've given me a voucher. It says $5 off, and it's valid today only. So
although the question is, does it beat the authentic Turkish prices that we?
You know what? I don't think it's far off that. I can't remember what it was.
I think they were like £10-15 a t-shirt,
exactly,
a shirt.
Exactly what I've just paid for those 2. So
and that's a genuine article.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, we are now going to go to
Calvin Klein.
And hopefully I can get some jeans, because I tried to get some in there and I just couldn't find any that were the right cut, which is really frustrating, despite the fact I found the right size and the right colour. So here we go. Hopefully Stevie will get some more jeans.
So this shop is very similar to the Hilfiger one across the walkway. It's a decent size with lots of different clothing items and accessories on sale, all of which seem to be well presented and very easy to browse through if you're looking for something particular. As expected though, there also seems to be a series of different special offers that are probably designed to entice you into thinking that if you don't buy the things that you like today, it will cost you significantly more on a return visit.
That's a very similar pricing in here. So it says 40% off these t-shirts and then a further 20% off your entire purchase. So is that cumulative or one or the other? I don't know, but this one doesn't say this weekend only, so we'll see how it works out. Okay, so I might have bought another couple of t-shirts. Again, I really can't quite understand how the pricing stuff works here, because it's like 1% and then another percent if you do something else. So I'm going to have to examine the receipts very carefully when I get back. But the 2 t-shirts I bought had $45 price tag on it. I spent $47 in total for the 2 using my $5 off voucher and some kind of percentage discount that was going on today. Don't forget, of course, whatever you see on the price tags here doesn't include tax. They add that on at the till on top of that. So I'll work it all out when I get in. But another 2 t-shirts later, I think that's enough for clothes now. So I bought a pair of shorts and 4 new t-shirts. So there's one more place that I want to look at, which is the Nike outlet store, to see if they've got any decently priced Air Max 90s or something similar there that I can take home with me. Again, I'm not desperate for that. If they've got some nice ones there and I want to spend the money on it, I will. But I'm not going to spend money just for the sake of spending it because I need some more training. I don't. I've got plenty already. Right, we're in the daddy of all jeans shops. So try Tommy Hilfiger, no. Try Calvin Klein, no. We are in Levi's. And I actually think these are quite nice colours. That's like the kind of grey that I wanted. I don't know what you call that. Is it like a khaki? Khaki, yeah.
So 32-30, slim stretch. Yeah. So I actually am a 33. So wish me luck. May the Levi gods bless me. We're rolling. Right. Happy little boy.
Yeah, why is that?
Because the king of jeans, the god of jeans, the oracle of jeans bestowed the 2 pairs on me that I needed. So I am happy.
So you want to lift your bag up and show them what you got then?
Anyway, we have got 1 more stop.
Yeah.
2 more stops. Chloe wants to look at some Crocs for her dogs.
Yeah.
And you want to get some...
I want to look at the trainers. I'm not going to say we're going to get them.
Yeah.
What have you just seen? I saw that face.
No, it's just a chicken thing behind you. And yeah, and then we're done. We are done.
Yeah, my legs are starting to get tired now, I think. Yeah. Right, okay, right, onwards. What'd you get, Chloe?
Do I have to show them? I'm
yeah, go on.
Fluffy Crocs. They're perfect for the garden, and when I have to run outside, you go, Robo, shut up.
And how much were they in the end?
They were originally $59.99 down to $35.95, and then they actually come out at $28.17.
So this is like discount on top of discount thing that seems to be common with every shop here, right?
Yeah.
So I was saying to you earlier, how do you feel about wearing Crocs with fluffy stuff in the garden? Does it not get all dirty?
No, not at all, because your feet are inside.
Okay.
So it's just like having socks inside your Crocs.
Sounds interesting, but you can put them in the washing machine, right?
Yeah, you can wash them, absolutely. And yeah, they're just perfect for walking out in the garden to, do garden things, just taking the bins out.
Exactly that, and walk around the garden as you say. And you know what? All I will say is that Chloe encouraged me to buy a coat last minute, and I encouraged her to buy the Crocs.
Buy the Crocs.
And this is how friendship works. It's about encouraging each other to spend money that you don't necessarily have. But it doesn't count when you're in a foreign country.
No.
No, it's not real money then, is it?
Oh,
nice.
Nice and toasty.
Yeah.
Keep my little tootsies warm.
Right, I best be going to find some trainers for me then, haven't we? Well, have a look if there are any I like, I suppose.
Still need to go to the actual Croc shop to see if they have the dog Crocs.
The dog ones. Right.
Yes.
Let's see what comes to next.
This was an impromptu stop. It was
we just
a
have
random
to pop in. What's it called? Rack Room Shoes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Onwards.
Right. So the Croc shop was a bust. No doggy Crocs.
But they do have doggy outfits.
However, Chloe is just reference Mr. Pet, which has doggy outfits. Merida. What about the Chavy Gucci one there? Would Merida go on that?
No, but possibly a little Chanel outfit.
A little Chanel outfit. Again, I think that's too small for her, right?
It is too small for her, yeah.
Although it's one of those
But
Velocised.
I do like getting a dog 1 and dog 2, so they know their hierarchy.
Yes, yes. That's funny. And look at the little Gucci as well over there. That's quite cool. Oh, Chloe's found something. Oh my God.
A little Hawaiian shirt for Ruben.
Do you know what I'm surprised they don't have? Little Christmas outfits. What about this one?
Police K9 unit. I could get Mare a little Burberry dress and we could be little chavvies together.
And do you know what? Somewhere indoors I still have my Burberry cap from like all those years ago.
Honestly, a little dress. Oh, my heart.
I say YOLO, Chloe.
I say, I think my granny would kill me, but
Right, okay, with that little snip side hustle done, we are now heading into Nike. Last shot for Luke to try and find
Nike Air Max 90s if I can. I've already found one pair in the other shop for like $99, which is probably about, after tax, somewhere around £80, which is probably about 50, 55 quid cheaper than I can get back in the UK. But I'm going to try the factory store, which we're about to walk into now, see if they've got any too. I'm kind of umming and ahhing about whether I want the other ones because they're kind of a beige stone colour with a blue tip, which is a little bit bland by my taste, but they're Air Max 90s and they did look kind of cool. Let's check out this shop though first.
But don't
find in there.
Don't compromise though.
No, I'm not compromising. But I'm umming and ahhing though. I'm considering it. But let's see what they've got in here first of all. So the Nike factory store is probably one of, if not the biggest units here. Unsurprisingly, the main product on sale is a multitude of varieties of their trainers, and we have picked up a few bargains in the past on that front, including some of their more retro classic ranges. But they do also sell sportswear too, which I suspect Stephen will want to browse as well as me looking at the trainers. So with that in mind, let's see how we get on with our bargain hunting today. So they're nice, right? They're almost Air Max 90s, but I'm just not sure at that price will I pay it, because we get genuine Air Max 90s back home for less than that. That looks similar to other pair, but it's not. It's the same kind of colour scheme, but the other ones with the classic Air Max 90s are kind of patterned sole, a bit like the fake ones I've got in Turkey. I'm going to keep rooting though, see what I can find. That's the one, but I'm not paying that. That's not really a discount. I've got these from Turkey for €35. If you remember rightly, exactly this pair for €35. And actually, I was talking about how it bled at the bottom, and it still looks like it's bled a little bit here as well, to be honest. So I think I'm pretty in on that one. Okay, so this was a bit of a fail. I did find about 5 different pairs of Air Max 90s that were about $135, and I didn't quite think that was enough of a saving. They'd probably be about £100 after tax. After tax when you convert it to sterling, but for me it wasn't quite enough saving. So I might pop back to the other shop and have a look at those again and see whether I like them. Stephen on the other side has found himself a pair for like $40 of shoes that he likes, so he's offered to pay for them now. So yeah, bit of a fail on my part. Stephen's found something else fine. I guess that makes up for the jeans karma earlier maybe. Let's have a look at the other shop though and see if I decide to buy them. What are you getting, Stephen?
I get myself a pair of shoes.
Yep.
Not as fancy as the ones you're after. But
They're a pair of shoes.
Pulled right out. $42.50.
Wow.
Right. that is it. We are done with our shopping.
Yeah.
You didn't get your shoes, did
No,
you?
I changed my mind. As I walked out of the night shop, I just thought, hang on, I'm umming and ahhing about this. And if I'm umming and ahhing, that means they're not so good that I really, really want to buy them. And I don't need new shoes at the moment, I've got plenty. So it would just probably be a pair that sits in a box in my wardrobe and doesn't ever really get worn, and I'll waste that money on it. So no, decided to call on that one. Instead we're gonna
head back to the car, drop the shopping off at a hotel, grab something that we need to give Chloe to borrow a bag for some of her stuff to take home to the UK in, and then I think after that we're heading off for dinner.
Yeah. Don't have time to do Walmart.
No.
It's probably a good thing because we spent quite a few pennies today.
Yeah.
We'll give you a quick show when we get back to the hotel of the stuff we actually have got.
Yeah.
Just as a once over so you can see.
Yeah.
And then a total price of what each of us has spent. But I think I probably spent more than you did just on
I
my
think so.
phone
I
alone.
think so, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, that is us done. We
Yeah.
understood the assignment, we executed the assignment. The assignment is done. So we are back from the shops and we can't be too long because Chloe is downstairs waiting for us. We're gonna head out and get some dinner. But just wanted to actually show you the haul of stuff that we purchased, and I'm gonna go first really quickly. So we obviously went to Abercrombie and I really wanted to get myself some jeans. And I did manage to find a pair. So these were 33-inch waist with a 30 leg, and they were actually quite expensive. They were $80, but they were reduced to $64 because I had an international account discount, which wasn't too bad. But this was the piece à la résistance, and it is a cropped, really silky, smooth coat that Chloe picked out for me as I was standing
up. Yeah, I remember that.
To buy, to obviously pay for these. That was $140, but it was reduced again with that discount that I had to $112. So all in all, just these two pieces from Abercrombie come to $187.44. But when I paid on card, it was £139.26. So for a really nice coat and a pair of jeans, I don't think that was horrendous personally. Now, as you probably saw from the clips, we walked around and around and around the outlets trying to find various bits and pieces. And we went into 3 different shops trying to find some jeans for me. So Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, and somewhere else.
Can't remember
the last place, obviously, the daddy of all jeans, Levi's. And I have to admit, I've never really splashed out on expensive jeans before. It's normally been from like Primark. But I managed to get these 2 really nice pairs of jeans here. So as Chloe said, this is a Carquet colour. So I'm hoping that's coming out quite nicely. And then there was like a kind of greyish colour. Now, these are both slim jeans, and they are also both 33 inches and a 30 leg. Again, exactly the same as the Abercrombie. They should have been $69.50 each. However, if you buy one, you got the other one half price. So the grand total of these came to $111 3p. Again, when I paid on card, they actually came to £82.35. So again, for like 2 pairs of jeans, I didn't think that was too bad for 2 branded, decent quality jeans. This was my best buy. Now, I did need to get a new pair of trainers, and I managed to pick myself up a pair of Nikes. I really like simplicity, and I really kind of just like what used to be the Cortez design, which I think this is. Now, this was $42.59. And then when I paid for it, it actually came out to £31.60. So all in all, for my clothes and my shoes that I got, £252.20 21 that came to in sterling, which I think was a bargain, if you ask me. However, the creme de la creme moment, the bit where I spent the most cash, was my new iPhone, which is the iPhone 17 Pro, 1 terabyte in deep blue. Now, this actually comes to $1,596.44. However, when I paid for it on my credit card, it came through as £1,186.06. So I think that is a steal, to be totally honest. So very happy about that. Also, these ones in America, the same for my 14, are all SIM free, so they're all eSIMs. So just bear that in mind if you're upgrading and you have a UK phone and it's got an actual SIM card in it. The American ones don't. So it took me ages to sort out my last purchase. Anyway, my grand total, everything that I paid for, come to £1,439.27. So I think my credit card definitely has had a bit of a workout.
Okay, so I've been a little bit more reserved with my shopping today, and I haven't quite splashed out the over $1,000 that Stephen has. I've kept mine quite modest, I suppose, in comparison. And the first kind of place I picked up something, even though I was kind of surprised that I actually picked something up in the end, was Abercrombie & Fitch. And the reason for that is, as you can see, I used to really like the brand because of the fit of the clothes and how they kind of suited me and my body shape. But more recently, they seem to have gone into this kind of very kind of relaxed, baggy kind of approach to everything they produce. And I could look at the t-shirts and I could say, just by looking at them, or see just by looking at them, that, you know, from the cut from the sleeve to the size of the waist, it would be really baggy. So I didn't really fancy any of the t-shirts whatsoever. And I'm not really a fan of their branding so much anymore. However, I did come across these, and I do need some more shorts. And I thought, there's no one here that says Abercrombie & Fitch, really obvious. The label will come off, of course. But I just quite like the pattern of them. So I decided to pick those up from the shop, and they were $50 at the time. However, and I discovered this is a trend in all the shops in Florida. There's always some kind of promotional offer going on, and today it was basically 20% off everything. So in the end, once you added the tax on, it came to $42.60, which is about £35. And I thought, that's not too bad for something that looks quite nice. So hopefully they'll fit properly, because I've lost a little bit of weight and I need some new shorts, because as you can see, some are looking a little bit baggy and oversized now for me, and I need to do something about that. Next, of course, we went to the outlets, and I was kind of currently again looking for t-shirts, because this one's fairly good fit on me at the moment, but a lot of my older shirts now just kind of are hanging off me a little bit. And we went into Tommy Hilfiger, where I saw instantly my authentic Turkish Tommy Hilfiger t-shirt in the flesh for roughly the same price, actually maybe slightly a little bit more than that. So I think I got a good bargain in Turkey, but maybe it wasn't quite the bargain I thought it was at the time. But anyway, now with this particular shop, and I showed you a bit of footage on it as well at the time, they had this offer basically saying buy one get one free this weekend only, and it very much was buy one get one free. And then on top of that, again, another 20% off on the till, just because they felt like giving 20% off. So I got this t-shirt, which I think is quite nice, and it's quite subdued. The logo's there, but it's not particularly.
It's very simple.
obvious.
It's not garish.
Exactly that. Exactly that. And I didn't want something that was like
in your face,
over logoed, in your face, or over patterned, that kind of thing. And then again, a very similar, kind of fairly understated, and I do like a kind of striped shirt.
That's quite nice.
This one as well.
What sizes are those?
They're both
Medium.
Yeah, both medium, because that's kind of my size now, which is good. I don't have to worry about whether I'm going to fit into them or not so much anymore. So in total, with the buy one get one free, with the 20% discount off, they're labelled at $39.50 each. So it should have been somewhere close to $80, but I paid $37.87 with buy one get one free and the 20% discount. So
including the tax.
Including the tax. I think that's a fairly good deal. And at the bottom of this receipt, although you can't see it now, was a little £5 off at Calvin Klein voucher, which just happened to be across the path. So I ducked in there as well, thinking I might get a t-shirt if I see one. But again, they were having buy one get one half price type offers as well. So in there, I picked up this one, and Calvin Klein isn't normally my thing, because it's normally
that's the one I saw that I liked.
Exactly, two in your face. Now it has got a thing on the back, which I hadn't spotted at the time. But it's not too garish, if you know what I mean. So it's quite, for me, that's quite. Let's move that out of the way. That's quite kind of subtle.
and not too on my face. So again, that should have been $45 for that shirt, plus tax for the till. And then, because of their little offer, I also picked up this because I do like New York, and I thought that's just kind of a nice kind of skyline type thing.
That's really nice.
Again, not too in your face. It has got the Calvin Klein name on it, but it's not all about the Calvin Klein name. It's about the kind of image with a bit of name around it. And again, that should have been $45. So they should have come to $90 plus tax. But again, buy one get one half price, and the 20% off at the till type thing as well. It was going on with that as well, by $5 off from Tommy Hilfiger, and in total it came to $47.07. So that is what, 47 plus 37 plus, I don't know how much I paid for that now, $42.60, so roughly about $130, $140 I spent today. So around about the £100 mark, I imagine, on these things. That was it for me. I did stop and look at some shoes, didn't quite find the ones that I wanted, and got very close to buying a pair, but just decided, no, I'm thinking about umming and ahhing, and is it the right, is it not right? Then it probably isn't right at the end of the day. I don't need trainers desperately at the moment, so I left them on the shelf in the shop. So yeah, that's it. That's my shopping journey for today.
And saying that, our taxi is downstairs waiting for us.
So we better hurry up because we'll get in trouble for keeping it waiting too long otherwise. Hey everyone, so time check, it is 6:30. We're about to go into this place for dinner. It's one of our favourite restaurants, and if you're going to actually, there are a few different Bahama Breezes because it's become a bit of a franchise chain, but come to this one.
It is the best one.
It's the best one because it's got an outdoor bar area where they sometimes have live music as well, particularly at weekends, and the atmosphere is just a little bit better. Apologies for the helicopter going above our heads, hopefully you can still hear us. But we've got a reservation for 6:45. We're a little bit early. We're going to go and see if the table's ready or not. If it isn't, we'll probably just grab a drink at the bar and chill for a little bit until the time for us to sit down.
Although I have no idea what I want to eat, I just know I'm hungry. I always tend to have, when I come here, the tequila glazed salmon with the sweet mashed potato, and I want to say it's asparagus. That's what I want to say. But I might be tempted to do something else. What about you?
I'm going to see what's on the menu. We'll see what takes my fancy in, but we'll show you guys that when we get inside.
And maybe a cheeky cocktail too.
Just maybe. Right, so drinks have arrived. And Chloe's gone for a painkiller. It doesn't look how I thought it was going to look. I don't know why. Yeah, but we'll see how it tastes in a minute. It's nicely presented though, isn't it? With like some nutmeg on the top and a slice of lemon and banana leaf, is it?
No,
yeah.
Pineapple leaf. Pineapple leaf.
Of course it's pineapple leaf, yeah.
Right,
What have you gone for, Stephen?
I have gone for the Bahama Breeze frozen cocktail. It is tequila because tequila Steve. It's either champagne Steve or tequila Steve, but today's tequila Steve. Kiwi melon, strawberry, mango, spiked cactus juice, and a shot on the side. $10.99 for anyone that cares, and only 350 calories.
That's not bad, is it?
It's not bad in the slightest.
Are you supposed to put the shot in the glass first or drink it separately?
It's a bit like, you know, when you get a
porn star martini, yeah. What's the etiquette?
But I think probably that kind of goes down into there, so let's give that a...
Just about. Well, it doesn't quite fit, does it?
That is a really sweet tequila.
I was going to say, it doesn't look like normal tequila, does it?
Yeah.
It's spiked cactus juice.
Delicious. And for anyone that cares, Chloe's painkiller, Passa's dark rum, let me restart. Passa's dark rum, cream of coconut.
Cream of coconut, okay.
Pineapple and orange juices topped with freshly ground nutmeg. 290 calories, $10.99 as well.
Yeah.
I think we're smashing it on the calories tonight.
I think so. Right, I'm just going to turn around very quickly and say I have a cocktail as well.
Cocktails.
But Stephen is going to show you a bit more about what I picked up, and then we'll let you know what the other ones taste like.
Right, look at the little smile on that face, and this is why he is happy.
I couldn't make my mind up. So they do a thing where you can try 3 different margaritas, they're like mini margaritas. So that's what I've got, and they've even given me a little guide that tells you what they are. And actually, quite handily, he put it down in order so I know which one is which. So on here, as you see it, working from left to right, I've got a lime one, I think it is, a dragon fruit one, and I'm guessing coconut.
Yep.
Because it's got coconut shavings on the top, but when you put it round the other way, you can see which ones they are. So on the table, classic lime margarita, dragon fruit, and coconut.
I have to admit, that dragon fruit one looks pretty impressive.
It's very pretty, isn't it?
Very
pretty. Shall I try it and see what it tastes like?
I think so.
Right, okay, so we can go in the dragon fruit first. Very sweet, very strong, actually at the same time.
Mix it.
You're supposed to mix it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it probably would make sense.
Yeah, just look a little bit stronger.
Do you know what though? If I'm going to have a rim on my tequila, why is that funny?
You know what?
If I was going to have a rim on my tequila, then I typically like it to be a sugar rim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Whereas
Really
That one isn't.
oh, is it?
yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
very sweet. Right, let me go for a classic one because I'm pretty sure that will taste very much like a classic.
No, that's what I meant. So I don't know if the classic one actually has a
So I'm going to
salt.
taste it and tell you.
Yeah.
It's salt. So I'm going to drink that one first. And then
That
the
one's
coconut one doesn't have a rim. This is what this one tastes like. That's quite strong as well, but you can taste the coconut milk cream or whatever it is in it.
And how much was all of those?
$13.90, I think it was. So it's about the same price as a normal cocktail.
I think that's a good deal.
Yeah.
And really quickly over to Miss Chloe. Yours also, I mean, from this camera angle, it looks massive. It looks
My
huge.
hands are small.
They are delicate,
It's very pleasant.
pleasant. I really hope the camera is doing this justice, because this is literally looks like a traffic light, and I'm going to give it a try right now. It's too drinkable.
I thought you didn't like it for a second then. I thought that's what the shaking head was.
My problem with this is that I'll drink it really, really quickly and probably give myself brain freeze.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need the Bahama Breeze back in the UK. If you agree, comment below. Right people, food has arrived. Chloe has gone for
The jerk shrimp pasta.
the jerk shrimp pasta. Luke has gone for the...
It's a chicken something salad, and I can't remember what it's called. Cabana chicken salad, yeah.
Cabana
And
chicken salad.
It is huge.
Huge.
It's massive. I'm glad I didn't go for a side, so I was debating it. But no, that looks nice to me.
We decided to go for a sharer of 3 cheese dip crab with some nachos,
Yeah.
and then I have opted for my staple, which I do every time we are here, and it is the tequila glazed sunburned salmon with green beans and cinnamon sweet mashed potato. All I'm gonna say is I think we ordered too much food, but bon appetito people, bon appetit.
Right, so we're trying the crab and 3 cheese dip, which is about to drip off my tortilla.
Is it as good as you remember? No, it's the artichoke dip. Where did we have that?
Yeah.
Was it not Cheesecake Factory?
No, it's here.
Oh.
They did have it on the menu as well, but crab sounded nice. It's quite fishy. Fish isn't really my thing.
Fishy.
But I quite like it actually. I quite like it. I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
It's very rich though. It's richer than it looks. Yeah. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to eat of it. The salad I've had a forkful already, and that's really nice. It's really light, really fragrant. It's kind of fruity. There's a little vinaigrette on it as well. Jerk chicken in it, and they've got little tiny shards of tortillas and coconut in it as well. So it's quite tropical tasting. So yeah, I'm really happy with my choice. That looks huge. So I'm going to try and finish all of it, but who knows?
So every time I come here to this restaurant or to any Bahama Breeze, I always get the same thing. I always get the tequila glazed salmon, and it does not disappoint. And the mashed potato is just, oh my god, whoever thought of putting cinnamon in mashed potato, clever person.
It's sweet potato mash though, right?
With cinnamon.
Yeah.
So delicious, but cinnamon isn't overbearing, but again, and I think I say this all the time, like when you get salmon in the UK, it's always the smallest bit. Here, it's a nice, big, chunky
decent portion, yeah.
And look at that, it's just delicious.
And how's the little salsa thing on top?
You know what, I haven't actually tried it. The salsa isn't the one.
It's not as good as the one that I make at home,
no,
though.
It's not, but I think because the tequila glaze is really, really sweet, and that's also got pineapple in it, and cucumber and tomato, which is kind of sweetish as well. I don't think they play off very well against each other. I think the glaze is overpowering it, but it's delicious. It is delicious, people.
How is yours, Chloe? Can I show everyone?
It's very tasty.
Yeah.
It's nice and light. The cheese, the Alfredo sauce isn't too heavy.
That's good.
And the prawns are nice. They're not tough or chewy. And I have asparagus, which is just really nice to have something, a different texture with it. Yeah.
I've just noticed Stephen's going in for the crab dip, so I'm going to go back to him quickly.
Yeah, because everyone knows I love fish in any capacity, but I don't consider like crustaceans to be seafood. I know it technically is, but it's not. Seafood to me is, you know, little fishies like Finding Nemo's.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you get that all in one go in your mouth?
A bit of lot in this mouth. It's not as overbearing or fishy as you made it out to be.
No, it's not, because otherwise I wouldn't eat it. It's quite mild.
You can taste the crab.
Yeah.
You can, I don't know what cheese I'm tasting.
There's some cream. I think it's
Three of them.
I think there's some cream cheese in there and some mozzarella, I think, and maybe some cheddar. I don't know, but
absolutely delicious. I'm really glad Chloe went out her way and booked this place for us. We kind of were talking beforehand, before all of us were coming out here, and before we know it, Chloe had booked it. For anyone that actually wants a really, really high class caliber EA, she is the person to contact, and you can contact her by sliding into our DMs or putting a comment below.
I'm stuffed.
I am totally stuffed.
I honestly thought I was being sensible just having a salad, but the salad was like the biggest salad I think I've ever seen in my whole life. I think I managed about 2/3 of it and had to leave the rest. Delicious as it was, the portions here are just mahoosive.
You always forget when you come to America that the main is big enough to feed 2 or 3 people. We didn't need to do the appetizer, but we did anyway. But the good thing was as well, because obviously we had 3 separate bills, he was able to split the appetizer 3 ways.
That was really helpful.
Really, really helpful. But that is it. That is our day done. And it has been an action-packed day, from early park admission this morning to shopping this afternoon to dinner this evening. And it's, for us, for me anyway, it's been incredible spending the day with Chloe, or the afternoon with Chloe, and just kind of making new memories.
Yeah, well, we've got another exciting day planned tomorrow.
We have.
We are off to Epcot tomorrow. I mean, I've not been there for 6-7 years, I don't think, so it'd be nice to go back and have a look at some of the things there as well, do some of the rides. But I know, I just feel a bit tired now. I'm ready to go back to the hotel, so we're going to check out, I think. It's been a fun day, but that's going to be about it for tonight. So, folks, if you do like what you see, it always helps with a big thumbs up on the video. Even better, if you like our content, please do subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications so you know when we're putting new content out. We're also on social, so do follow us on Instagram, TikTok. We'll put the links below to that, and of course please comment on our material as well. We always make sure we get back to everyone, and it's always great to hear your thoughts about what we've been up to, and any tips that you have as well about things that we could do on our next adventures. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're all well, and we'll catch you on the next vlog.
Take care, goodbye. Right, so I just got told off for filming as we were being evacuated from the ride. But yeah, basically totally broke down, lights come on, sat there for about 10-20 minutes,